And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wrestling Zero Thunder. It is I, Hideo Utai, Director of Battleground Holdings. Welcome to Wrestling Zero Thunder. Tonight's show is a impactful one tonight. PXW YouTube Championship is on the line. Bonzo Danger, debuting, will take on Lance Malu, the YouTube Champion, where he defends his belt. And PXW Open Challenge for the PXW Championship. Alex James will defend against a mystery opponent that I have handpicked alongside Tom Blaze. And also, the main event, Wrestling Zero Championship, Ridgeman vs. Jay Lion, a match that was built on this foundation of Wrestling Zero, and I cannot wait for the main event. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the first match of the card. Let's waste no time. PXW YouTube Championship, Bonzo Danger debuting against Lance Malu, the champion. Lance came back and won the belt. It was insane to see. Watching from Nippon, I was able to see him come and claim the belt that Hamada left behind. Now, Hamada was unable to fulfill his contractual obligations, so we had to strip the belt from him, but we're seeing something insane instead. Now, this is Malu's first belt since the Wrestling Zero Championship a few years ago. So it's insane to see that Malu's finally getting the spotlight he deserves. And ladies and gentlemen, there he is, that chosen one, Lance Malu. Now Malu, the chosen one, has been on a dominant run with the Remnant. He's had a few losses here and there, but finally winning a championship, I think he fully deserves it, and it's a chance for him to prove himself. Now, I guess time will tell whether he will be a good champion or he will fail. But Malu's always been a man to showcase his skills through raw power and strength. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, debuting, Bonzo Danger. Now, Bonzo was brought on board by us. Bonzo is that still shocks me to this day. Still unsettling. But Bonzo Danger is someone who we found on the Australian circuit who will prove himself. He's from an old company. I don't know where from, but he came to us and was like, give me an opportunity. So here he is, debuting in Wrestling Zero. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you might be questioning why PXW has not returned. Temporarily, we had to cease programming for PXW, and I'm assuring you that it will be back for the draft. Now, PXW 106 will be the episode where we have the draft, so very soon that's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to make that official. The draft is coming, and Bonzo Danger's here to stay. And ladies and gentlemen, this is for the PXW YouTube Championship. We're about to see this match be underway. Malu staring down Bonzo Danger, has no clue who Bonzo Danger is. So we're about to see. And the bell has rang. We're about to see a match to remember. Now, Malu put on a dream match performance last episode on Stampede against Otomos. So I'm eager to see what Malu can do here. Malu's just sighting up. Malu is well known for sizing up his opponent, intimidation tactics. The Polynesian warrior, as I like to call it. And I think it's on the way. We're about to start things off with a corner elbow. Very nice. And Malu with those forearms to the head of Danger. Danger on the ground. Malu, confused, not ready for this type of contest, claiming it's easy work. But Malu, we've known him to be quite a intimidating opponent, not taking it serious. Malu's about to learn why you should take Bonzo Danger very serious. Malu fires back after those punches, lays him out with a single elbow. Now he's guarding the ankle, going for a modified leg lock, the dragon leg lock that they're known for. Everyone who trains at the Dragon Dojo breaks free and grabs a rope. Everyone who just trained at the Dragon Dojo knows that leg lock. Very common move here in Wrestling Zero. And Bonzo Danger is all the way back up, ready to bring this match back to fruition. No, go to a punch, but Marlon with the transition into the armbar, knee to the gut. Bonzo's down. Bonzo needs to bring back some strikes. No, Malu's got him. Managed to strike to the head. Rocks him, but no, trades back. Malu hit, no, not a measured strike to the head, and topple is Bonzo Danger. Bonzo was not ready for Malu. It's a good challenge for Bonzo Danger, but it looks like Malu's got the dominance ahead. Now, sizing up, another collar elbow. Malu bringing down, trying to get the advantage, but cannot because Bonzo is staying put. Bonzo gets him. Bonzo's in control. Bonzo with the armbar. Bonzo's locking it in. Malu needs to strike back, otherwise, no, Malu's going to do it. No, he breaks free. Malu transitions, got it good. Rings that arm into the back. Are we going to see it? Yep, into the back. Malu transitions it into an Irish whip from the corner, hammer throw. And he goes, duck. And hit with a spear. Now let's see if this match for the championship to retain. 1, 2, kicks out at 2.9. Ladies and gentlemen, Bonzo Danger barely holding on. Let's get a replay of that spear out of nowhere. You could see it rocked Bonzo Danger very, very much. Whew. Now the question is, can Malu capitalize on that? Both men been rocked by that. Malu obviously feeling the effects of the match already. He's probably tired from last match against Ultimos. Malu's on his knees. He's about to get to his hip, but Bonzo's up first. Bonzo kicks him in the arm. Bonzo with another kick to the side. Bonzo kicks him down again. Danger with some dominance with the leg drop to the side. Those ribs must be hurting, but Malu's wearing a protective vest, so it should have some protection. Elbow drop for good measure. Ladies and gentlemen, pinfall. 1, hold the leg. 1, 2, kick out by Malu 2. Now the question is, will Bonzo be able to stop Malu's reign so quickly? Oh, they both sat up at the same time. And they're both staring at each other. Malu feeling the effects of that. Oh, we're going to see something here. Malu sizing up. Malu, collar, no. They're going into another collar elbow for good measure, but no, Bonzo Danger gets the advantage. That armbar that he's known for. Gets it on hard. No, he grabs his leg, slams him down by the leg takedown into the dragon leg lock. An ankle up they're known for. Now, Bonzo did receive some training at the Dragon Dojo. Now, he was trained by, I believe, a man who is signed to us directly, but we are not sure. Bonzo's got it locked in, but Malu's trying to regain that momentum. Malu needs to strike. Malu needs to break free, otherwise that ankle's gonna be damaged. No, he's kicking. He's trying to, and he breaks it out. Malu must be hurting. Malu needs to take advantage. No, he could have gone for a pin there. And Malu's back to his feet. Malu's in the corner. We're about to see it. Malu getting ready, but no. Gets hit with a knee by Bonzo. He must have been feeling that. Bonzo takes you to the corner. He goes full it. What an insane move by Bonzo Danger. Goes with that senton to the corner. Bonzo Danger with the offense. Goes there for it. Elbow drop. Pinfall, ladies and gentlemen, for the title. 1, 2, kick out by Malu with 2. Now let's get a replay on that senton, ladies and gentlemen. See the absolute domination from Bonzo Danger. Incredible. Let's get back to the match there, ladies and gentlemen. You could see that senton's taking it out of Malu and out of Danger. Both men reeling from that. Malu trying to regain that momentum, doing that thing he's known for. Bonzo's back to his feet first, which means Bonzo's got the advantage. Malu's just there, trying to reel himself, get the energy of the people around. No, measured strikes to the head by Bonzo Danger with a knee to the face. Brutal by Bonzo Danger. Bonzo Danger going for it, taking advantage, stopping measured strikes to the limbs of Malu. Stomping on every limb known to man. Oh, those steps and those stomps are an elbow drop for good measure. Bonzo Danger, a fiery opening to his career here in Wrestling Zero. He's definitely making it known he's here to stay, and there's a sleeper hold. Ladies and gentlemen, it's locked in. Malu could lose the belt here. No, the arms trapped in, ladies and gentlemen. Malu trying to breathe, but the arms locked out, but no, Malu's fighting back. Lance Malu trapped in this modified submission by Bonzo Danger. Malu's fading. I think this might be it. New champion? It'll be insane to see if we get a new champion tonight. No, but Malu's using that Polynesian strength he's known for, fighting back, and breaks out. Those headbutts to the chest must have left him rocked. I know you say never headbutt on Samoan or a Maori, but I think it's evident there. But Bonzo getting back to his feet must be feeling it. Bonzo squaring up Malu. This is the opportunity for Bonzo Danger. No, shotgun drop kick. Oh, he's cocking the fist. It's punched into the mat. Ladies and gentlemen, he's getting ready for it. Malu's getting ready. Malu sizing it up. Lance Malu, Dragon, Fist. The Superman punch lands right on the face of Bonzo Danger. Malu's stalking his opponent. He's about to hit it. Yup, knee to the gut, underhook the arms. Final Revenger, DDT. The Final Revenger DDT locked in. Pinfall for the belt. 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, Malu has retained the YouTube title. What an elegant showing from both men. Powerful debut from Bonzo Danger, but in the end, the chosen one retained. Now this man's been putting on classics. Congratulations Lance Malu, and ladies and gentlemen, still your PXW YouTube champion, Lance Malu. Now Lance has been doing amazing so far. I'm glad to have him on our brand. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the replay, that shotgun kick. Then the Superman punch lands right on the cheek. And then the Red Revenger, the Final Revenger, and the pinfall for the retain the belt. What an insane show tonight. Congratulations Malu, you deserve it. You've been one of the best YouTube champions we have had so far. 2 matches in and you have clearly proven you deserve that. Now this man's a renegade. He is just unstoppable. A member of the Remnant, Tom Hennigan's new faction. World Heavyweight Champion, has been on a run as of recent, and an incredible show. Congratulations Malu, you deserve all the spotlight. Oh, he's doing a ban spot here. We know that Kona Akumi, the late CEO, banned people jumping on the bins, but Malu does not care. Congratulations, Malu. You deserve it. Incredible work. Incredible work. And that smirk of a man that knows he deserves this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have no time to waste. We are into our next match. PXW Championship Open Challenge. Alex James will defend against a mystery opponent. Now this man, ever since winning the belt from Matsuda Yoshimatsu, has been on an incredible run, facing Ace Reed and so many other stars. This man has proven himself in Wrestling Zero to be a formidable force to remember. Alex James has been on the come up since joining PXW. Almost just a year ago, almost. He has been on an insane run, teaming up with Robbie Ryan to be tag team champions, to joining the Realm, to, rivaling with Matsuda, to being part of the Remnant, and this is a Remnant spotlight night, I guess. And we're about to see the champion himself appear. Just waiting to see if he shows up. And there he is, the PXW champion, Alex James. Oh, he's got something to say. Let's hear what he has to say. This is a first. Let's see what the champion has to say.
On here to do an epic challenge. If anyone wants an epic challenge against me for this PXW title, I don't know who's gonna be. Come and get it.
Powerful words from our champion. And exactly, you don't know who it's going to be, but it's going to be an opponent you would want to face. It's someone close to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that was powerful words from Alex James. We're about to see what happens when his opponent walks out, and a dominant champion he is. Incredible work, Alex. Good luck with your match. Now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent. You do not want to miss this. Now, who could it be? Could it be Optimus? Could it be Angabanga Bandi? No. It's the Lionheart. Lionheart. Or Dubby. Lion. Now, I put Dubby in this match after an incredible showing at the last show against Jay Lion. I gave him an opportunity for the PXW Championship. This is his second world title challenge. I cannot wait to see what Robbie does against Alex James. This is a match I've wanted to see. Alex James, Robbie Ryan for the belt, and now it's about to happen. We've seen them face off before, but not in a stipulation like this. For a world title. And now they're actually going to fight for a world title instead of a singles belt. Good luck, Claudia. I hope this match goes your way. Ladies and gentlemen, it is for the PXW Championship. This is about to be insane. And ladies and gentlemen, the match is underway. The bell is rolling and a collet elbow tie up to start things off, and Robbie on the dominant push into an Irish whip. Robbie goes for the drop kick to start things off. Robbie Ryan taking the fight to Alex James to start it off. Robbie going for it, elbow drop to start that incredible showing. Robbie Ryan on the dominant front, starting things off strong. Robbie looks like he's about to go for it. Ankle lock. A move that is trained into these men of the Dragon Dojo, and Alex grabs the ropes to break the submission. Both men starting things off strong. Alex needs to bring the fight, and he's starting to. Strikes Robbie, but Robbie's just not taking it. Robbie's obviously trained to take that uppercut. Alex starting things off with an incredible ankle lock, the Dragon ankle lock. Ladies and gentlemen, both men have been trained by the Dragon himself at the Dragon Dojo, and Alex starting things off, trying to get his bearings, but Robbie's taking the fight to him with the strikes. Robbie grabs him. Oh my god, he hit it. Robbie hit it. Is he gonna do it? Lionheart leg drop. Lionheart leg drop to the ankle. And now it's the same ankle he locked in. 1, 2. Kick out by Alex James at 2. Let's get a replay on that, ladies and gentlemen. The Lionheart leg drop to the ankle that Robbie had locked in earlier. Incredible precision by Robbie Ryan. I am impressed. This man continues to show out when he gets in his matches. This man's just recently back from injury, obviously targeting that ankle that he locked in on Alex James. With that Lionheart leg drop, instead of going for the midsection that he usually does, and he's opening with strikes to Alex James's midsection, and Alex reeling from it, Robbie going down with a DDT. Robbie Ryan needs to get on the offensive here, and he has. Robbie could be going for a diving headbutt here. Yeah, full good measure, and it's a pinfall. 1, 2, and Alex keeps out at 2, almost grabbing those ropes. And Robbie's fired up here, ladies and gentlemen. Robbie dominant on the opening minutes of this match. Robbie Ryan's taking the fight to him. What an incredible show from Robbie Ryan. This is a challenge I wanted to see. These two longtime friends and rivals, and there's a deadline out of nowhere by Alex James. Robbie reading back to his feet. Alex going for it, hits him with another deadline. Going in flux armbar, ladies and gentlemen. Locking it in. Wait. Do you guys hear that? Music. Who's coming out? I don't know this music. Someone's interrupting our match. Who could this be? I'm eager to see. The boys are confused. They've just broken the submission. This music I don't know. The question is, who's coming out? I don't see anyone backstage from here from Gorilla. I don't see anyone. Who could it be? A new debut? The question is, who could it be? Even the boys are confused. They don't know who it is. I think they're trying to ready themselves. Alex turned away from Robbie. Don't do it. Alex, don't take your eyes off the Lionheart. Alright, let's get back to this match. Robbie catches him. Oh, skull crushing finale. The strength of Robbie Ryan. Pinfall. Capitalize. 1, 2, kick out. No, Alex James with the pinfall. Roll up pin. 1, 2, 3, and he's won the. Alex James takes out via a roll up pin. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex James took advantage of the distraction. Robbie tried to go for a skull-crushing finale to end the match, but Alex James countered the pinfall into a roll-up pin. Alex James barely getting away with the title in the skin of his teeth. Now I know that is an Australian analogy. I'm learning. What an incredible show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a match replay on that. Robbie went, after that distraction, went for the skull-crushing finale, went for the pinfall, but Alex kicking out just in time and then reversing it into a roll-up pin for the 3 count to retain. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know who distracted them, but Alex James walked out with the belt upon a Spaddles branch. What an insane show, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Wrestling Zero fans. It is I, Tom Hennigan, the Hellraiser, here to grace you with my presence once again, and in regards to the future of what's going to happen with Tom Hennigan. First and foremost, I got merch. Good looking merch there, if I do say so myself. You can get that at WrestlingZeroMerch.com. If we have a WrestlingZeroMerch.com, I don't know. Secondly, I just wanted to say how proud I am of the Remnant at the moment. Seriously, I am so proud of Jay Ryan winning the heavyweight champion. Far out, I'm the heavyweight champion. What am I talking about? I don't know. For Jay Ryan ring the Wrestling Zero champion and kicking ass, taking names like he always does, And I'm so happy for Lance Malu that my Uso is back, that my brother is here with me, helping us through. We're just on top of the world at the moment. The Remnant is on top of the world, and I have no complaints about that. It is just so good to see. Thirdly, and fourthly, because I want to link these two together, I have been hearing rumors going around the mill from, I can't tell if it's from Tommy Bryce, I can't tell if it's from Hideo, but I'm hearing rumors going around that the next big PLE is going to be something interesting going to happen there. I don't know what, but it's apparently going to be a very interesting PLE. According to either Tommy Bryce or Hideo, I'm not sure. We'll have to see and wait. Or is it wait and see? I don't know. It's one of the two. And lastly, whatever this PLE might be, I also have a very special announcement that I would like to make at the very end of the PLE. So if you did happen to watch this PLE, I'm not sure what it is, be sure to be tuned in to stick around till the very end, because I'm just going to let you all know right now, it's going to be an amazing, very amazing announcement. Trust me, you're not going to miss it. You don't want to miss it. It'll be great. Anywho, have a great day, everybody. Tom Hennigan, signing out. See you later.
And ladies and gentlemen, we just heard from the Wrestling Zero World Heavyweight Champion, the Hellraiser Tom Hennigan. He'll be here for the so-called new PLE, and I won't reveal it because at the end of the show we got something special for you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, next up is our main event. Wrestling Zero Championship is on the line. Rich Man versus Jade Iron. Jade Iron defends the belt in his second match as champion. And ladies and gentlemen, a fan favorite, standing on the right side for once. What an incredible man this is. Let's give it some credit. He's had an incredible career so far. Let's see it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Billionaire Blues, Rich Man. Now this man has had a crazy career so far. He has seen defenses, he has seen title matches, and he's going against his long-time rival, Jade Iron, for the Wrestling Zero Championship, which is his second world title match. He had a world title match earlier, and it's good to see that British man's finally stepping into the main event. He's kind of been a mid-card player for a little bit, but now we're seeing him finally step in and actually do stuff. I'm glad he's finally getting the recognition he deserves. And this is a respectful match. Here he comes, the Wrestling Zero Champion, the Prince of Destruction, Jade Iron. This man I am so happy with. He has worked his ass off to get to where he is. He deserves that belt. He embodies what Battleground Holdings envisions for Wrestling Zero. A company man who went through trials and tribulations to become the man he is today, and has worked to get this achievement. He's been in the company almost 2.5 years. And finally, after that long road, almost 3 years, he is finally the champion. Something that Konawa Kumi, our late CEO, envisioned for him. And he made her proud. I'm sure tonight, in this dream match, it's going to make her proud. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the champion himself, right there, milking his entrance, as he should. A fan favorite versus a fan favorite. two members of the Remnant. I believe Rich Man's kind of in the Remnant. He's just kind of floating around like Anga did with the Matsudali. But we'll see. And there's Anga Bonga Bondi. Now Bondi has the contract, so he could decide to cash in on this match and make it a triple threat, which will be really interesting to see. I don't know if I'd have to go out and referee myself, but we'll find out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Wrestling's World Championship is on the line. This is going to be incredible. Helping Anga hold up the belt, showing off the side plate. Ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce them. The challenger, Lich Man, and his opponent, the Wrestling Zero champion, the man himself, the Prince of Destruction, Jay Ryan. Now, I'm eager to see this match. I am interested to see who will come out the winner. You know, if Jay loses, it'll be a humiliating loss, but I know Jay's got this. As it comes for Leechman, this is his new opportunity to hold the belt and compete. We're about to see. Anga putting it outside. Bondi about to call for the bell. We're about to see. And there we go. Max is on the way. World title on the line. Wrestling World Championship. Calling about to start things off. Leechman faltering. The strength of the Prince of Destruction overpowering him, but Richman's fighting back. Richman gets it. Irish whip into the corner, but Jay counters. No, gets hit with the shoulder tackles. The imposing stature of Richman standing tall with those shoulder tackles. Richman laying him out, but Jay slowly came back to his feet, but now he dodges out of the way. Jay going for it, shoulder tackle of his own and lays out Richman. Jay fired up. He's getting ready to start the match off hot. Jay Ryan getting ready. He's egging him on into a shoulder tackle again. Jay bringing the fight to the challenger. We're about to see an incredible match, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Ryan countering the blows thrown by Richman. Ducks a clothesline. Jay testing the waters but gets him. Gets into the center of the ring, throws him into the corner. Jay drop kick to the midsection. Jay's fired up here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The champion on the defensive and the offensive as well. Catches him. Got him. Jay with a back neck breaker. What an incredible work from the champion here tonight. Offensive power from Jay Ryan that we know him for. Bringing out new moves into the... And now he's fired up. But he's raising his hand. The three simple words he's waving out in front of his face. Jay, doing it again. 5 knuckle shuffle to the face. He's looking to end things quick tonight. Jay rolling him over. I think he's going to go for a submission. Is Jay going to end this? Oh, and there it is, a modified crossface. Richman will have to tap. Richman struggling to the side of the ring, but Jay started locked on tight. Jay Ryan, all that power that is now. Richman breaking free with the elbows. What an incredible match so far, ladies and gentlemen. What a show. Both men laid out, kind of feeling the burn from the intro to this match. Jay, obviously, almost took it out, but getting hit with lazy strikes from Richman. Gets hit in the face multiple times from Richman. Richman taking the fight to him with those mountain punches. Richman bringing the offense to start things off, but both men are knocked out. Let's get a replay on that one. Jay's incredible crossface. You could see the tension that he's laying into Richman's neck there. Bringing that power that he's known for, that explosive strength, the underdog energy that he is known for. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the match. What an incredible showing. Richman struggling to move around the ring. Obviously, after that crossface, He's trying to get the crowd behind him, but he's not going to. All of the crowd's behind him as he hits those mounted punches on Jay Ryan. But I think Richmond's tired out trying to catch his breath from that crossface. Jay's obviously a bit dazed from those headbutts to the chest. And no, Richman's on the offensive now. Richman looks like he's about to pull off something here, but no, Jay's got it. No, Richman's got him. Richman's selling it, but no, Jay won't pull back. Jay won't take it. Jay's got it. Hits it. Jay Ryan counters the cash flow. Jay stopped him. Jay reaching deep for that. Anga, move out of our way. We want to see the action. And Jay's turning it up with a super kick to the face. Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Ryan's on fire tonight, proving why he's the Wrestling Zero champion. Jay needs to get this, needs to bring all the power that he's known for to take out the victory against Richman. Blow in a knee to the face, that cunning that he's known for. A move that his mentor Tom Hennigan made popular in Zero. A Kalmigui. And no elbow drop. Catches him with that strength. Jay Ryan stalking Richman while he's on the ground, trying to find an opening for another move, I think. But no, he's playing the honor game, giving Richman a chance to counter, but no, he's going to go for the dragon ankle lock. Now again, this is a move that is made popular in the Dragon Dojo, where all of these men were trained, and catches the rope to break the submission. Jay couldn't even lock it in properly. But again, the dragon leg lock, or dragon ankle lock as it's known as, a staple of Wrestling Zero. Oh, and Richman taking the strikes to Jay Ryan, but Jay Ryan's taking them, feeling his power, and he hits him with a strike to lay him out. Now, that powerful strike got Richman laid out on the mat, playing the honor game, Jay taking his hand, bringing him up. Jay, no, he's going to play the honor card. Jay's going to go for it. Oh, he's got you again. Hits it. Meaning we're gonna go for a pin. 1, 2, kick out. Richman kicks out at a big bang. Ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing power from these men. This is actually really good so far. Playing the honor game again. Docks a clothesline into an elbow to the face. Jay rocked from there. Obviously, with the momentum, Jay elbowed him, and Richman being so big has pulled him down. It's about mass and force here, ladies and gentlemen. And Jay is going for another one, but no, gets caught into a cash flow. Richman for the pinfall. 1, 2. Jay kicks out and catches the rope just in time to save. Richman caught him with a cash flow out of nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in disbelief. Richman has pulled out as many stops as he could so far, and this is the opening minutes. Jay Ryan being dominant as he usually is in the ring. But Jay's rocked from that cash flow. Richman going in for a modified sleeper. We're gonna call this the Money Man Cradle. And he's locked in the Money Man Cradle. It looks like he's trying to help him sleep, but no. 1, 2, Richman kicks out. Jay took advantage of her submission and pinned him. Now Richman with an elbow to the side of the head. Richman taking those clubbing strikes, and now he's going in for a guillotine choke. This is new. I mean, Richman cradled him asleep earlier, but now this is a proper guillotine choke and couldn't lock it in, so he's going for another one. No, elbows him, and now he's going in for what I believe is going to be another submission. Richman kind of losing control there with Jay's arms up. Jay was able to kind of maneuver his way out. But it looks like Richman just doesn't care. He's going to try and look in another submission. Jay fighting back and Jay trying to plead with him to not lock it in and play the honor game. But Richman walks straight into it, into a Kimura. Jay with the powerful Kimura lock. Jay transitions it into an armbar. I believe that's on modified Fujiwara. Modified Fujiwara. That incredible strike from Jay Ryan. Richman struggling. Cramps the rope. 1, 2, and he breaks it. Incredible work from Jay Ryan. Turning the Kimura into a Fujiwara. And then forcing Richman to counter by grabbing the ropes. Now Anger's just on the outside playing referee. It's good he's on the outside. I think he'll be able to stay away from the action. And Jay is groggy from this. But he's on the offensive. Jay catches him. Uppercut. Rocking Richman right to the chest. Let's get a replay on that uppercut. Incredible uppercut from Jay Ryan. Catching Richman right on the chin. Ladies and gentlemen, Richman's rocked from that. Jay looks like he's firing up the 3 simple words. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna see it. Final flash to start things off. Final flash Kamigoye. Richman, he's rocked from this. Jay turns him around, catches him, P.O.D. Ladies and gentlemen, for the title, 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, he retains. Jay Ryan with another successful defense. On an incredible showing. Kudos to Richman for giving Jay Ryan such a good match. Jay showing respect there. And ladies and gentlemen, we can't beat around the bush. Still your Wrestling Zero champion. The Prince of Destruction, Jay Ryan. Oh, and then the Blossoms are rolling out for the champion. A successful retention of the belt. And it looks like Konoha is sending a message from the heavens. Let's get a replay on that match while we're here. Gets him with that powerful uppercut, which I think started this finish. Hits him with the Kamigoye final flash. And then transitions. Pulls him around into the P.O.D. For good measure as well, ladies and gentlemen. And he hits that pinfall. You can see it. Look at that cheerful energy. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got to give kudos to the champion for the successful defense. Oh, and he can't leave without his kind of Dubby. Ladies and gentlemen, incredible. Congratulations, Jay Ryan, you deserve this. And the Blossoms are falling. Triumphant once again. The underdog champion of Wrestling Zero, Konoha obviously sending a message from the heavens, so she's proud of him. The Blossoms falling upon the victor of our main event tonight.
Hello, Wrestling Zero fans! It's your commissioner here of Thunder, the Reverend Tom Bryce, and the owner of the #1 global radio station that is Sportswire Radio, where you see a slew of your favorite stars here in Wrestling Zero, the only platform where all music and all wrestling matters. And boy, do we have a lot of big plans for you coming up here in Wrestling Zero. First, we've got our own draft, where you're going to see a slew of your favorite Wrestling Zero superstars, and we're going to find out where they're going to go. Boy, I can't wait to see what happens there. Also, we've got our next big premium live event, where we're going to see Wrestling Zero go against BWDU. Boy, I wonder what Ace Reed's going to do there. We're going to be certainly previewing that here over the weeks ahead, and I'm sure coming up later this month on Sportswire Radio, we're going to be talking about some of those people who are going to be in the draft, and maybe who are going to be on Team Wrestling Zero and Team BWDU. Boy, I can't wait. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of the show, and please hit that sub button for Wrestling Zero. Follow us on Instagram. Check us out here, and it's your voice here signing off, the Reverend Tom Bryce, your commissioner of Wrestling Zero Thunder. Enjoy the show, everybody. Be here or be square when it comes to Wrestling Zero and all the latest happenings.